All right, we're going to watch Nina's butterfly here from the side above water. So as we start, real quick, Nina, I like how high you're staying in the water when you're not breathing. Okay, we want to see you stay and keep your body position in this. We want to stay and keep your body position here at all times. Is when you don't breathe that you go a little bit too deep. Okay, or it's when you do breathe that you go a little too deep. Now here you can see left hand is entering a little bit before that right hand. You got to be careful with that. And then you got to make sure those hands are entering shoulder width apart. When you enter as wide as you're doing there, you're not really ever truly able to get the strength out of that pull that you really need. On your breath, don't come up quite so high. You can see that the top part of that suit is a little higher in the water. Ideally, if you're breathing correctly, you're just going to get your chin above that water. And I think if you work on getting the chin above the water, all of a sudden what you're going to be able to do is get that head down a little bit quicker and not go so deep. We think because you're coming up so high, that may be more why you're diving down as deep as you are. So work on just staying a little bit lower in the water with that breath. As you start to do your recovery, first off, arms are nice and wide and your head's getting down. Don't let those wrists follow behind. Make sure those wrists stay in line with that forearm. But really, I mean, the ideal arm position is right what you're doing here. That looks great. Just working the hands. Still a little wide. Now here you don't look quite as deep as you did. Okay, so I think you're a little tired here because here you're not nearly as deep as you were after a breath as you were in the underwater. So that's really good. Because ideally, if you can stay higher in that water, your butterfly is going to be so good. Now, on your turn. Eyes are kind of looking over here on an angle, and you still have two hands on that wall. You want to make sure that eyes are looking at that hand and get the second hand off that wall, or the first hand off the wall just a little bit quicker. Okay? You want to be looking at your hand that's on the wall. You can see how they come off a little bit too high with that back. You can see how they almost come off simultaneously, almost together. Work on making sure that that left hand comes off a little bit quicker so you can really focus on that right hand. As you push, you can see right here, you're not streamlined, and you can see based on your CSP what direction your head's looking. Work on getting those eyes down. 2, 3 dolphin kicks, so that was a little bit better. Right at shoulder width apart, or I'm sorry, not shoulder width apart. You're right at the backstroke flags, so you're right at a body length to the wall, or almost a body length to the flags, which is good. You're not breathing that very first stroke, which is fantastic. Again, good job of breathing early. I mean, you do such a good job. Now here you're a little bit deeper. So again, it's really the position of your upper body after a breath that we really want to see you working on, Nina. Okay? You're fantastic. Keep up all the hard work you're doing. We're thrilled with your progress.